Good evening, everybody, or evening or morning, wherever you are. Today we're playing Gone Home. I don't know if this is a horror game. WASD should be right. Yeah, I don't know if this is a horror game. I'm pretty sure it is. Hello, guys. It's me from the future. Happy to see ya. I just wanted to quickly say this is not a horror game. So, if you are like wanting to watch something that's a horror game, check out the other stuff. This one's less so a horror game. It's a beautiful story though. That's why I uploaded it. I thought it was like I thought I had to upload it because it was so good. It was really impactful, to be honest. I don't know why it hit me so hard, but yeah. I hope you enjoy it. Nonetheless, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. I vaguely remember Good Game doing a review on this a long time ago.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So yeah, I'm pretty keen. I'm pretty keen on it. I remember them rating it favorably. This would have been like 2008 or something. This is an old game, if I'm thinking of the same game. But yeah, so it's 1995 at 1:15. I just got my shit packed up. Okay. Hold right mouse to shift. Hold right mouse or left shift to look closer. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but but it is impossible. Jared, please learn how to read, brother. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Okay. She's all locked up, brother. Okay, we can pick stuff up. Now we're going to be looking for a hidden key, I would assume. Whoa. Far out, Brussels sprout. I don't know if this is like an indoor... Yeah, it must be. So we're looking for a hidden key. We'll check the cabinet. Grab Christmas duck. Yeah, here's the key, baby. Good start. Unlock the door. Alright. Grab the tissue box! We just switch the lamp on, I reckon. So yeah, ooh. Okay, so Janice Greenbrier. Very nice house. Love the old style houses. They're not... I keep pressing shift to sprint. Something tells me this does not have sprint. This is like a very... read the letter. Oh my goodness. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we had in freshman year? When we were miserable fantasizing about our own dream houses, we always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me your lotto numbers, I'll play them. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old whatever apartment level we had since Bob got transformed into a Winnipeg. Transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new... I can't read the handwriting. Jealous yet? Let me know if you want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous. Right back soon. I miss you, Carol. Whoop. The Holy Bible. The Holy Bible. But, yeah, they rated it favorably. But this is like one of the first, I believe, one of the first walking sim games. It was definitely before, like, the horror genre kind of picked them up. First place. Track and field. Another track and field trophy. They've been to Mexico. Alright. Open the drawer. Can we... Don't even think we have any inventory. So all this, like, little shit is not that important.
Sam. Sam. Hello.
So creepy.
Sam.
Sam! They're all gonna just say.
Where are you?
The only reason I have hiring out with him in the first place, he needed to Nintendo
Really?
a little.
I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, who knows how long Sam's been missing for? We can try upstairs later. Actually, let's just check upstairs, because it's gonna, like, tell us if we need a key or something, I would assume. Very ominous. Very dark. Press 2 to check your location. Okay. This map is huge. Alright. Right, mouse button to check. Yeah, it's just a matchbox. Don't know how useful any of this crap's gonna be, but far out, Brussels sprout. This place is huge. I keep saying that, but it's so big. Whoa, I thought I was getting grabbed. Bruce Pendleton. To aid in the upcoming prescription burn operation arranger, he's just overseeing a project, blah blah blah. Okay. Notice of temporary personal transfer. It's a forestry service. It's something to do with Mum, I'd assume. Maybe they both work in the forestry, because Mum's jacket's downstairs. For Sam. Love, thing, stab, cherry, bomb, throw away, bomb, special, fuck your fans, Polaroid baby, panic, bitch, theme, Richard, cool, schmool. Oh man. Kiss and ride. Okay. Sam's journal,
It's
hanging out with
weird
girls.
hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Hanging out with girls, backpack. Okay, I thought Sam was the brother. I might be a little bit autistic, but we'll see. We'll head back downstairs and see the photo. I'm pretty sure I'm not Sam. Did I leave that door open? No, I did not. I did not touch it. Electricity bill must be shocking. Grab box. The sound cues are pretty good. Okay, that's just nothing really. Okay. But I only came down here to check the, Okay, we'll worry about that later. Sam, Katie. I'm assuming I'm Katie. Oh, maybe Sam's the another sister. My bad. I thought Sam was the brother. I thought that was a boy. Sam, Katie, mum and dad. So I'm Katie, I would assume. Gosh, man, I wish there was a sprint button. Okay. So I'm assuming Sam's like a tomboy. Stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel could again. He wants a Nintendo game back. Poor Daniel. Daniel's got his game stolen and never got it back. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, a 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you all allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Okay. We're on it. So Sam definitely rubs me off as like a tomboy. Keep that on, actually. Okay. Okay, how do we play this cassette? Don't have any inventory, so...
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's cringe. My fucking door just knocked. It's such a windy day. Such a windy day that, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, my place is not the best built structure on earth. So when it winds, like, you get random creaks and knocks. And I just heard a big creak behind me. That's why my voice went quiet, because I was just checking my door. Because I thought it honestly sounded like someone knocked. It's fucking wild. Cartridge. What games can we play? Oh no, we don't have the N64. Maybe she got forced to put it back. Sam, I think creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Balo. Pre-college program for young scholarships. English creative writing. It's just going to be a bunch of crap and why that school's so good. Switch the... Turn on the lights on! Nail polish, grab soda can, pop! Examine magazine, Kurt Cobain, Rip the King. Did he kill himself that early? I thought he was around till, I don't know, the 2000s at least. Okay, we need to figure out the her locker combo. So that's something to put on my mind. What's that? King's Labyrinth. It's just a story, I think. I don't think it has a lot of reference. Mitten, 1888, Dry Creek Road. So I'm assuming Mitten's gonna be dead. Soul Asylum. She's a very what's her name? Avril Lavigne style lady. Emma. So we need to figure out the code. Want to believe. 101.1017 maybe. No. 1017. What would be... Might not even be in here, but... Everything's creaking and crackling. 1017. Well, what am I doing? Wasting time. Check her drawers. Maybe it was on that tape that I chucked on the ground. I've lost it now. It's a future problem, no current problem. Surely they wouldn't use that. What's on the books? Nothing. Maybe it's actually in this story. I'm just trying to see if there's numbers. No. Sonic Boom 94. But yeah, really good vibe. 101.7. The only reason I hang out with Daniel is because he has a... Why? Trying to see if there's like a code on it. Gonna like this one. Okay, I was just seeing if there was like a number on it, because it just has a bunch of random stuff written on it. Okay, this is my room, I'm gonna assume. Earth, Wind, Fire, Willie Nelson, 1982. Okay. I don't remember if all those drawers were open, but that's just me getting in my head. I'm in the channel now. A second message to the channel. I'm on my way. Channel? Yeah, so she's just writing about how she's taking the train to France. Chuck that there. Don't think it's Bible. Examine business card. Communication must become total and conscious before we can stop it. Unknown dimension literature. Okay, it seems to be more and more aggressive. Oh, what was that? Oh, bath. Oh, it's a condom. Oh, mitten. Okay, it doesn't show me. Whoop. Put it back. Yeah. Cat Caitlin, age 25. So someone's been in our room going through all our shit for some reason. TV and tapes. Oh, dude. Family photo. Read the letter. Oh, honey, tell me that I understand how you feel, but down periods, it's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You got weed to each other. You live your lives in the same house. The kids grow up and they go away. I'm so sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get on with whatever is distracting him. Things will go back to normal, and for now, being distant, that's our teenager for you. Nothing wrong about it. I'm in the meantime through this controlled bum. That sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new Ranger they put, that's all I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. You have to be kidding me. It's to be perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, what's surrounding? What's wrong? Okay. Nothing really. The floral still lives. It's definitely a slow cooker for sure. Dude, imagine growing up in a house like this. Grab a hairbrush. Oh, that's me. After the honeymoon. Rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Oh, this is Mum's room. Mum and Dad's room. I don't think so though. It must be our room that they're using. Danger. Wear goggles, rubber gloves when handling this. This is our room, and we didn't open this door. Woo! Oh no, this is. Oh yeah, this is Sam's room. It's still, because it connects to the house. My bad, dog. Yeah, there's weird grouching noises. Hey Sam, do you want to see a Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? He came out last weekend and Toad won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mum is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't a movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers. It's important Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Haha, alright, see you then. It's a cheeseburger laughing. Was it actually like that back in the day? Oh, someone spilt some... Oh.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
Red right.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Wow, that's sad. Oh gosh, we'll worry about that later, I think. We'll put that off. Dude, this is fucking crazy, the wind. Oh, there's a note here. Mum and Dad, we're going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such a short notice that they weren't around to do it. Katie, Mum and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such a short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. Ouch! So this is my room. Been straight fucking ruined. So we can use Sam's room and she's running away. Samantha Greenbrier, Ghost Hunter Journal. Tall shadow in the upstairs hall. Rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was my uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. And then September 3rd, 1994. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs said hello. Did not investigate, probably was the furnace. 4:11 at 1994. Poured milk from a carton in a fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read the spirits can sour milk. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow for it. Lonnie and I enjoy a board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. So Oscar is Uncle. Is it Uncle Oscar? Yeah, okay. Enlist Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly remained unconfirmed. Probably ectoplasm, leaking roof, sample take just in case, despite over our best efforts. So that's this year, right? This is set in... Oh, no, this is last year, so she was 16. She's run away from home. Because it was a toxic environment, or one would assume. I'll check out all the other rooms. Okay, I can't see shit, dog. So flowers. Some flowers. Got a cassette. Nothing can stop me now. There's a tape recorder here. Whoop. Nothing can stop me now. I don't want to get like copyright strike, but it sounds alright. It's a bit snarey, it's a bit too gravelly. The start though, it hurts my ears. Oh jeez Louise. Open folder, healthy choices. What's this? Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my gosh. I have to go see this. We're skipping 6th. So, upstairs sewing room. Do we keep this as like a journal? Mum and Dad's room, the closet, and then it goes into like a secret library. Weird. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, okay, I was a bit worried about that. Captain Liga and the first mate. Your costume, my costume. Okay. Lonnie. Okay, we'll check out when all that hubbub's about. Because it seems to be beckoning us. Sam's dark room, do not enter if the lights are red. It's locked anyway. Sam's dark room. So she's definitely like a tomboy. For sure. Whoa. That was good if I actually saw something. Because it's so quick. Yeah, it had me. It's probably just a pot plant. It's definitely a psychological horror, for sure. Should we check downstairs before we check the closet? Wow, that's cool. Let it ride, baby. Baby. Let it ride. Okay. Sam and Lonnie, secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments found. Library, upstairs, foyer. So this is like the secret ways to get throughout the house. Evidence of supernaturals discovered, 0. The search continues. She actually seems like she would have been pretty fun to hang out with. Okay, that's just that photo. Can't see shite. Oh my lordy lord. Okay, we gotta head back up then. Or we need to get a flashlight. So that used to be our room and then got turned into storage. Okay, so we need a map. Oh, it doesn't add to the map? Downstairs. Oh, if we go downstairs, maybe it'll show us. Dude, this house is like needlessly large. Oh, there we go. We'll check out this whole level first. That's the cabinet. That's the closet. That's locked on that side. Welcome, new student. We hope that you're excited about your first day, good fellow. High school as we are, please be sure to bring the following with you onto the first day of classes. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of the 6 periods. One line notebook period, or one notebook with 6 divided sections. Couple of pens. Positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
So he became like a shut-in before he died. Previous owner of the house.
All windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Okay. I knew I was hearing talking, but I wasn't too sure what I was hearing. Turn the lights on. Turn all the lights on! Okay, fuck, it's bright now. I can switch that off. So she was she wasn't getting picked on, but she was a bit socially ostracized because she moved into the house.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook. Looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
That is so fucking wholesome, dude. That's crazy. Okay. So, her last name's DeSoto. Hopefully it's Lawn or whatever she was doing her experiments with. So, hopefully, Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. Okay, this is just some fantastical story. But hopefully it's like the person she ends up hanging out with. That is so... I don't know, that is wholesome, man. That is wholesome. We'll check this room. Is it locked? So Sam has probably run off with her lover, hopefully. Killing of JFK. We all know who did it. Combination laser disc. Master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication. Okay, so he's writing like a review, maybe? I don't know. I kind of glanced over it because I don't want to do too much reading. Because it will like slow it, really slow it down. What was that question mark? Can we open the folder? I guess not. Huh. Read letter. So it's to this house. Oh no, this is in a different place. Oh no, yeah it is. To our house. Dear Terrence, I write on what I hope is an imagine of a joy occasionally reaches you that you are proudly blah 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 young woman. I have more and more than a little time to consider my past and my family and my thoughts have often fuck me, I can't read this. 10 years late, meaning gives me much. Always welcome on blah 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 hill. I will understand if you feel this way. Accept this invitation. Yours very sincerely, Ocean Mason. Dear Terrence. Wiring in a house is technically up to safe amperage. Just electrical check. I'll worry about that spooky room in a second. I just want to map out this whole area first. Okay, this needs a code as well. Fuck. This is the library. Which one of the entrances is on the floor? Whoa, I can actually already see through it. Oh no, I can't. I'm a goofball. Examine magazine. So we've probably been gone for a number of years, I'd assume. It's not just 1 year. A stranger under my roof. A stranger under my roof. Understanding teens. Okay. If you need to read something like that, you've already too far. Misfits.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too.
Oh,
in the dark.
It was Lonnie. It was Lonnie. Dead. This is wholesome. Okay, let's go.
She smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Aw, dude. Alright, I know this is not going to end the way that we want it to end, but it's nice. It's nice hearing stuff like that every now and then. Alright. What's in here? Menstruation cycle. Okay. 1994. So we've gotten here in a year after all whatever's happened has happened. So she has like a strained relationship with mum and dad. Ooh, this groovy, dude.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Okay, that sounds like it's copyrightable. That's why I want to turn it off. The accidental pariah. Greenbrier. So Dad is like obsessed with the Kennedy stuff. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish or follow up The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of a second book in the hopes of John Russell's series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavours. Okay, so Dad's basically lost his job, and he's ended up having to work for the forestry that Mum works for. Grab a lid. Okay. That is rough, man. It'd be pretty shit being a writer, to be honest. An unsuccessful writer. Obviously, if you're a good writer, you don't have to worry about that stuff, but it's hard work to put your heart and soul in something that much, and then it just to blow up in your face. World history. Okay, we'll just check through all the rooms before we check out the secret passage. Hi Lonnie, so if you want to come over to my house still this afternoon, that'd be so cool. I can drive, it's kind of far. I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker. If you still want to, and we can go meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha, yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Aw, dude. Young love. Can anyone beat it? Alright. Let's check out the fucking cursed hidden room then. That's in the library. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I can't see shit. Okay, so this just connects us back up. So I don't know if we've read this in order. So we've checked out the house. We've checked out the hidden rooms. I think we're just trying to figure out where Sam has gone off to. I think that's our primary goal. I'm playing this pretty much completely blind. I'd love to, after I finish playing this, I really want to check out the review by Good Game again. So to those who aren't in the know, Good Game was like something that happened from like 2000 to like 2015. I believe it was 2015. This is going to be locked. And it was essentially... Let's just see if there's any changes in the house. And it was like they just reviewed games and it was on ABC. And like, you know, any kid who was growing up during that era remembers Good Game and Good Game Spawn Point, because it was just a... It was just a time. Drink Jody fingers I'm holding up. So we couldn't find the code to anything, really, so far. But she dyed her hair recently. Well, recently enough that it would be still stained. Or maybe it's just permanent stains. Let's see. We have to check the attic. We have to figure out a way to get into the attic. Might have missed something downstairs. Halloween show. Oh, there we go.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Oh. Okay, so we go downstairs. Through here. There's other secret little crevices around. Okay, that's what I missed. Oh, I see. The creeks come from, like, the hidden spots. So the basement's locked. The door's locked, but there's another one in the foyer. I just know this is going to take, like, a nasty turn soon for Sam. Which kind of sucks, but... So this is Dad's office here. Right. So there's a hidden pallet here. Oh, but what's this? So 51. 501. 50 blank 1. Half of Sam's locker combo. Do not read. The Green Glacier. Edgar drew her magical flintlock pistol from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra stared into the Queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Okay. She loves pirates. Sorry if you want me to read the other stuff, but I don't want it to be, like, taking up too much time. But that code is, like, pretty much complete. We can figure out the rest, I think. 50. So Dad's... seen all the secret passages. I think we've seen all we can see. So that's why she was doing, like, ghost hunting with Lonnie. Because Lonnie was interested in this kind of stuff. It's hard, yeah, it's fucking, I really hope nothing happens to her, man. Or if something happens to her, like, I hope we can save her. She kind of, like, really endeared herself to me. So there's one that we've missed. So the attic's locked up. So we need to... Shit, dude. This place is so huge, it's confusing. So we're in Sam's room now. Sam's room. Downstairs. So this is the bathroom here. So the bathroom's to the back of us. So we need to exit this side of Sam's room. And there it is right in front of us. Oh no. There we are. And there's the other code. Hello, who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? Okay, let's go play this thing. 0107, I'm assuming that it's... Oh. What was it? Items 0501 0501. Alright. There's Lonnie with her red hair that she fucked the bathroom
Lonnie
with.
came over today.
Basement key added.
But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me. That's
Sweet, dude. Alright. That's good. I don't know how long we've been playing. I'll probably, if I cut this up into sections, I'll leave it here because that's a really sweet note to leave it on. So they do fall into each other's arms like a cheesy romance, which is what I love. Honestly. But yeah, we'll leave it here for now. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Okay, and now we're back. I'm doing this in one fucking take, I think. But we'll see. So we'll head downstairs into the basement. I don't know which way's longer, this way or the other way, but... yeah, dude, I know it's gonna end terribly for Sam. Just somehow. I was worried when they were having the conversation that Lonnie was like gonna dip on her. We got the basement key. This is the basement now. So the foyer, that's locked. Maybe we got the attic. Oh no, the basement's on the other side. I thought this was for something else, obviously. But yeah. I really hope that, you know, Sam's not dead or something. So this is the basement here. What's in the dresser? Just double check here. No, hi Lonnie, see if you want to come over. Yeah, that's Street Fighter. Katie, please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. Okay. So before she dipped, she kind of ransacked the place for what she needed to get out. Fair enough. Hope the lights don't just shift off. Shit off. Shift off. Turn themselves off, Jared. Come on. English is hard. So we got some potato chips with crinkle cut bag. So she must have been like chilling up here for a while. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was a weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, close friend and confident, Jamie D. Dear Mrs. DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities to your father's estate. Following aforementioned meal with your parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast were more enjoyable of the two events too. I must say, especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with a sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Okay, so they invited a bunch of people over.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Okay, where does this turn to shit? It's too good. It's too good. We know something's gonna come up. Let's switch this one on. First prize in science. She was clearly a pretty smart girl. Caitlin Greenbrier. So this is ours. I think we're Caitlin. K is for kind. K is for amazing. T is for talented. L is for lighthearted. I is for important. N is for nice. So this is all my shit. So I'm the smart one in the family. She's kind of a bit of a dropkick. That's the vibe I'm getting, and they kind of resent her for not doing as academically well, and she reads that resentment as like the feeling of not being loved. Not calling her a dropkick to insult her, obviously, but... Reed College, Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Samantha, congratulations and pleased to inform you for your admission of creative writing track of Reed College. Oh, she's doing okay. She's doing good enough that she's made it. We believe you have much to contribute in Reed College community based on your portfolio, the academic record. I'm also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the program's tuition fees. So she's not just... I was way off. This girl's like a prodigy. Okay. To the attached document delineates your schedule, optionally second track. Okay, that's good. So she's doing well in creative writing.
So stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Unfortunately, that's usually how a lot of teen romance ends up. Complete understanding Richard Greenbrier. But something tells me it's a bit more bitter, the ending. Okay, so accidental savior. So he's a failed writer. The dad's a failed writer. That's turned into working with the mum. We already knew that. Grab postcard. Hey Sam, I'm writing you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. I wish you were here. Oh wait, you are. Here because I'm writing you this. Gift shop. You in the gift shop. Oh shit, have you come? L. Come L.
They tell
there
you
we
to
go.
stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
You were my Romeo. That's what it reminds me of, dude. Massan's Pharmacy change hands. So this is the bloke that used to own this house. The shoppers of Main Street were surprised today at the announcement of Massan's Pharmacy would change ownership for the first time it opened 10 years ago. Rumours swirled that the sudden sale of pharmacy was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation, that deal has been signed for as little as $1. It's transacted for a song. Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Massan's long-time assistant, now proprietor of Massan's Pharmacy Register. The specifics will remain between myself and Dr. Massan. Dr. Massan had been sick and was unavailable for comment. Okay. Alright. Let's send it off. So where does this lead? Costumes, skeletons, devils, cheerleaders from Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed in Jackie Kennedy. Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past. Because I guess they haven't heard of The Peripheral. That's a lie to mum and dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together in one huge tide of sound. Dear Miss Greenpie, I appreciate the effort you put into this writing. Your letter, it showed initiative and was well written. It does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Mr. Soto is a friend of yours, and the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity, the fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to you complain, no other student has been punished for their part in this incident. The fact that it is no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to whom might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwarranted attention to yourself, which I believe is what your claim began. This whole incident in the first place. Okay, so she's obviously being made fun of for their relationship. Her girlfriend, fuck, I've already forgot her name. Sam's girlfriend basically did the same to her own locker to like show solidarity or something, and now she's getting punished. Here we go.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Well, she's, you know, it's probably something she's been thought about before she even had a sexuality. So she's like willing to look past a few weird things for it. Offered a promotion. Espanol. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mum was such a bitch last night. She hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. When she is home, she takes it on you. She takes it out on you, like because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mum lives in Florida, and that you have to be a mum every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mum thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mum is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool living in Florida with him, and is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your parents and mum in Florida? And then it has her killing herself. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so what's this say? Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Okay, so now this connects us back to the main house. Far out, Brussels sprout, the wind outside is fucking crazy. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love it. Merry Christmas. By L. Treasure it always. Okay. Grab mum's purse. I was thinking there might be something in it. Forestry service. So mum's home. Take care of our forests. Or I'd assume she's home. It would be weird to not take it. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for EWF Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so here's the Taste of Music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? By Rich. Okay. Read the letter. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director, and I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the night job. Okay, so she's gotten a good job. Okay, I do have a figure, we'll have to be back. To be honest, I'm living for the Sam storyline, dude. I could not care about Janice's life, man. Oh, there we go. It was a bit bugged. Disciplinary referral. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone calls to students' parents, out of school superior. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we're absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephonic privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you're going through. We can't allow you to continue with this kind of behaviour at school. And clearly, once your privileges are restrained, we are reinstated. We can't allow you to have your bedroom or closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last words of your master. Last word on the matter. Okay, get back course. This won't have to happen again, Dad.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial.
Oh.
You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Yeah, okay. Could be worse. You could have been kicked out. Don't consider up, buddy. Terrace L. Could be worse. It could be a lot worse, frankly. What the fuck is this part of the house, dude? Okay. There we go. So this is like the living room area now? Dude, who would want to live in a house this big? Honestly. Okay, we need to find a tape. Okay, let's rock from her girlfriend. Alright. Whoop. Okay, what's on the Sam's schedule? Working at the Crown and Burger. I'll grab it just in case it has other stuff. Working at the Crown Burger Monday through Friday. Just skipping Tuesday. 3 to 7, Saturday and Sunday. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honour of your presence in the marriage of our daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris. And Morris Partneck. Richard Morris Partneck. Sunday. Alright, who cares? Ew. Congratulations on the new position, Bruce. Alright, sorry if that was a bit loud. Katie comes home this month. Okay, so this is like the shed. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say that I hope this miss finds you well. Hell, if it likes a goddamn miracle. The unknown dimension. That it finds you. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creepy fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird and ahead of its time. The last but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles. Type of out there mass marketing stunning visionary expressions that references and taking something on its own. They've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as a bunch of random stuff by the Venusian flesh traders. But even since we discovered the tattered copies of your accidental series at a church rummage sale in a Long Branch, NJ, been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just a kind of forgotten portal into the 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick swinging heroes that the modern suburban American loves. Oh, once. But John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history, revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that is deserved. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the works since your original publisher Mercury Books folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in a brand new edition of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Briar, to be produced by an unknown dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. We want to offer you a portion of our proceeds to the contract that follows, assuming you're interested in coming along with us. Weird Odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and trusting your work. Okay, so this might be actually how they got their money. They might have won the lottery, but I don't think they did. Okay, Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebration. Our anniversary is June 3rd to the 7th. We will be coming in... George. Coming in, George. I don't know what it says, but we will give you a call other way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still... During a renovation, never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order a pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Okay, I was expecting a letter from Sam after that, to be honest, but... Sam, ask me about clown combos. Crown burger. Okay. But a lot of this stuff is from last year, which is the weird part. Kitchen. Okay, we just came from this direction. This place is huge, dude. Okay, what's on the table? Crumbled up note. Booted out. Going away for a long time. Girl Scouts, last show ever. $3. The big $3. Saturday, June. The tonic.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song.
To me.
To me.
Aww.
I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh, don't tell me she breaks up. Ah! But I understand why. Hi, Mum and Dad. Hi, Mum, Dad, and Sam. I've had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It's from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. I'll look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to see you home. Love, Katie. So, I wonder where she's actually gone to, or what her plan was to go to. I think the mum, to be honest, I think this is going to take a really dark turn, and the mum's just snapped and, like, fucking killed her. Or I'm Sam. You know, or something dumb like that. But, yeah. Grab detergent. Grab softener. I honestly would not be surprised. I've been hit with like plot twists like that before. Let's just wait and hold off on going in there. So we've come up here. This is the dead end, okay. So this is the only place to go. Greenhouses are so cool. If I had like unlimited money, I'd have a greenhouse. I'd have a big like 2-story house that would go around a big greenhouse. And in that greenhouse there'd just be a really nice tree, I think. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you that a joy to see John Russell back in the print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you've said that the Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing a new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a new wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and the weirdness that Unknown Dimensions readings expect. I hope this might be exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I'm grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end, and I thought they had. Oh, who cares? Grab manuscript. The Accidental Human. So it's not actually like a conspiracy theory book, it's kind of just... It's been almost 20 years since the John Russells heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He practically forgotten the days of the future of danger, excitement, the days where he mattered. So when the familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. That's cool. So that's what the book series was about. I you know, maybe I had a lot of clues prior to that, but where we'll do it, under the stairs, there's a secret door. So there's a foyer, and then under stairs there's another secret door, foyer, dining room. Midnight June fine. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Oh. Didn't even say goodbye. That's cold, man. That's fucking so sad, bro. Oh. And it puts a new meaning behind this shit skull. Oh, what the fuck? What is this turned into? So, this is the owner of the previous house. Grab tag. Oscar Mason. Oh, I am such a dummy, dude. It actually took me that long. So, Uncle Oscar used to own this house and they've inherited it. I'm such a potato, dude. Possession and exorcism. Take the attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Dude. Yeah, man, this is rough to hear, dude. This is rough to hear. Heartbreak hurts, man, for sure. I'm sorry if that's not great, like, dialogue, but yeah, there's nothing more that can be really said. So, what has happened? Please don't tell me she's killed herself. Okay, what's in the basket? Nothing. Oh, hopefully they get back together or something. I know that's naive to say. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this to me? Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Kick ass, I love you.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. We're doing well. We're back on it, boys. Alright, I love to hear it. Okay. So that's why she's not here. She's gone to see her love, and that's why there's no car in the house. Wow. So this is like their photo studio. That is so fucking wholesome, man. Wild. Love to hear it. Where does this take a dark turn? I'm waiting for it. Letters to Katie. Please do not read if you're not Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday. Love, Sam.
Wow. Dude, this one wasn't a horror game, but I will upload it because it's so powerful. What a beautiful story. Yeah, I'll put a disclaimer at the start. I think of the video saying that, about how this is an horror game, and it's kind of different to what I upload normally on the channel. But it's just so good, you know, you have to bring it up there, and, wow. It's just wow. It's a beautiful story, and, you know, thanks for making it to the people that made it. I know this is an old one, but wow. Such a good story. Really, you're walking through this, the whole game,
thinking that it's a horror story, and it is spooky at the start because you get like little inklings and messes with your head. But as you go further down, it's like just this fucking crazy wholesome story. Wow. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.